Welcome to the Liquid Late Nites podcast. Mustard!
They not like us. They not like us.
Ooh,
What we
Really?
gonna start today? This is the Super Bowl episode, I guess.
yeah, that's the only thing people want to talk about.
The good, the bad, the ugly of it.
Just is what it is.
It's only bad if you was a Chiefs fan with the.
Oh, so let's start right there. Let's start with Super Bowl, the game. Let's talk about the game in the whole right now. I would tell you this: the Eagles came to play. Fly, Eagles, fly. They can't spell Eagles to save their life, but they can. Every commentary was like, you know how they all do the chant and they go fly, Eagles, and then they do the EAGLE. No one can spell Eagles. They ELSLES.
They all hammered.
They all just hammered. So, but I would tell you, offense wins games, defense wins championship, and they played. Boy, they handed it to Mahomes last night.
Well,
How many sacks? 5 sacks he had?
6 sacks on the Super Bowl is like unheard of, but you can't blame Patrick for that.
No, you can't. He had nobody to help the one covering him.
They had these monsters at the front four for
Ooh.
Philly.
Ooh,
They ate these little offense.
They
They
ate 'em.
had them for
They ate 'em.
breakfast.
ate him.
Cannibalism is alive and well. He just-
I'm very, I know I've been the one saying all season that Kansas City been slipping by, but they didn't have anything ready to go.
Nothing.
well, no. Their play was to contain Saquon, which they did.
Yeah.
Now, but
They
they
forgot.
decided they're gonna let Jalen beat them, which he did.
Which he did.
I mean, that's it right there. Because Saquon didn't have a great game because they had him bottled up. But
Yeah, I
then
think he had like
Jalen
25 yards maybe.
but Jalen was slinging that rock. He was slinging that
He
thing
was-
once.
He was slinging it. Yeah.
And Pat had
57
no
yards.
time because they was all
He
up in
had
his
zero
yeah.
time. He had zero. I mean, that's how he kept getting picked off. You know, the interception. I'm like, dude.
Yeah, but because the guys
Yep.
I'm surprised. He's surprised because them big old boys was grinding him up. Boss.
I'm quite sure he's at a spot right now, still getting worked out. It was like, I mean,
He's
dude.
probably
Mexico.
still cussing his offensive line out, but that's another story.
Yeah.
Listen, wow. Yeah, they were just, nothing was coming together. Offense was not hitting. Defense was not stopping them. These guys are just blowing them out. Like, what was it? Was it 34-0 going into halftime? Do I remember this right?
Yeah, but okay. The defense was stopping. They stopped Saquon, which was their game plan.
Yep, that's okay.
And they hold
They
on.
forgot about it.
No, they didn't forget. Hold on. They were going to allow Jalen to beat them, and Jalen beat them. That's how you game plan. Because Saquon was scary. I was saying that going in, and Saquon was going to be different. But what they did was they keyed on. They had him, but Jalen was. Trust me, Jalen was throwing that rock, and plus he was running too. He was
Yeah.
It was but their defense, the offense line, Patrick. I felt bad for him.
Yeah.
If you can feel for a guy, a 3-time Super Bowl champion, beautiful family, all the money on the planet, they would chase him. He was running like a word coon. He was.
Oh,
Oh man.
I said, Patrick can't do. I'm like, dude, you can't be mad at him. Then what's his partner in crime, Kelsey? He was looking. He looked like a whipped puppy. He's like,
He
"Dude,
did.
man."
Yeah,
Dude,
what
he was
happened?
he was sitting there like a wet dog with his hair. And I told you, I didn't realize he had cut his beard all the way down. I was like, see,
He was all pretty boy. He was pretty boy Floyd.
that's that Samson. You can't cut that hair.
He was all pretty boy Floyd.
You see him come in? Did you see him come into the stadium? His fit coming in was like a 70s coke dealer, like a purple suit kind of a thing.
Yeah.
I'm
But
like,
they
man,
weren't dealing. Were they dealing coke in the 70s? I don't know. Maybe they were.
Wow.
why are you asking me?
Because you said it.
I wasn't there. I'm just
The
saying.
coke
this
is an
someone-
80s thing. But anyway, I don't know what they were dealing.
Well,
They
it was
don't
still,
know.
maybe that's why he was making it. He was dressed. But listen, it
Anyway.
was sad.
Going into half, it was 24-0, I believe.
No, it was 34-0.
Was it?
34 to
Okay.
nothing. Because this is a grade A butt
But whooping.
kicking.
It was built to behind.
And listen, I'm just throwing it out there. The halftime guys who was talking, and they were still. I'm like, I'm listening. I'm like, when you guys don't mention the Eagles, they were just trying to say what the Chiefs need to do. I said, well, Chiefs in my mind, the Chiefs couldn't do anything. They were done. But they were saying, well, maybe do this and come and tinkle and do. No. They were dominated. They were done. Anyway, so I saw Tay up in the booth. She wasn't looking very
All right,
happy.
hold on. So let me talk about Tay Tay for a minute. This was the funniest part. I don't know if you got to watch this. So, at the beginning when they were doing the announcement, introducing the team, and Kansas City, they got like, nah. But when the Eagles did theirs, they were like, it was like the Eagles Stadium. Everybody was
Yeah.
on the Eagles side. So when they panned to her and everybody started booing, she's looking around, was like, are they really booing me? And she was looking surprised. She was like, I'm getting booed. I'm getting
Because in
booed.
actuality, she's an Eagles fan. She just switched over because she was in Travis.
So yeah, they booed her, and she was
The
shocked that
Eagles
she got booed.
fans she probably expected that. But
It
anyway,
was going to come.
it was coming.
A couple people got booed there.
Well, somebody told me that your guy comes in. He's the one that put the jinx on the Chiefs 47. But anyway, it's another story.
I mean, it's legit. Perhaps the sitting president shouldn't come to a game. It throws off the vibes. Any president.
That was the first sitting president to be at a Super Bowl game, I heard.
Yeah, well, I'm sure the Chief was there in the game, but that's another story. Listen, I enjoyed most. So people were saying, "Well, it wasn't fun," because it was.
It was
because they
fun.
still played great. But listen, they still play. The deal is when you see a dominant team like the Chiefs, and you have to appreciate what these other guys are doing, which would piss me off at halftime. None of the commentators said what the Eagles were doing.
Yeah,
they didn't say it.
Yeah,
I'm not a professional commentator, a football guy, I'm a basketball guy, but I could see what they were doing.
Yeah.
They were all up in Patrick's grill, and nothing his offensive line could do to help him.
They really
because that storyline. That storyline's better for them. It's like the three-peat's a better sell than Philadelphia coming.
Thank you for that. But yeah, thank you for that.
I'm telling you for the people out there, because people are.
They grind him to a pulp.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
I'm just glad he got a couple on the scoreboard, because I thought for a minute that it was going to be a washout.
First off, that was late when the Texas squad was out there. They already relaxed already.
My friend was texting me like, I just need him to put something. Just give me one.
Yeah,
just to make
so you feel better.
She gave up for this person to feel better. Yeah, to feel better. You don't want to get blanked out in the Super Bowl.
No,
you don't want to be. You don't want to be that team.
Anyway,
you take the wins where you can.
I think I got caught up in all those stuff. I went with the Chiefs. My mind was saying, like, because I was talking to my friend before the game started. I said, "This is not good."
Yeah, you did. And then halfway through, I get a text. Who is Tay Tay? Like he abandoned Tay Tay. Like CD said, "Who is Tay Tay?"
Listen, I said they were doing too much coronation. I've seen this before. The season it was a 14 that the Patriots went undefeated in the regular season. They crowned them too early. They crowned them before it got started, and the New York Giants had whooped that head. Tom Brady talked about that yesterday.
Yeah, he sure did. He did, because he talked about
interviewing Pat. Don't know. I said, y'all got Jalen Hurts is no slouch now, and the Eagles they still got wood from losing 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it was the same thing, because actually I have to tell you, Tom did a good job commentating. He was I was expecting him being a little dumbfounded, but he had some good takes.
He's had the whole season. It's just we weren't getting his games all the time, because depending on who he was at, we may not get it for our area. But he's putting the work in where he can put the work in. So,
but right now in America, you can make a lot of money being a hater.
Yeah, but he said it right. He goes, yeah, when the Eagles whooped our butt in 2018, it took my eye off the ball for a second. He goes, they beat us, and I was like, he goes, they gonna beat Kansas, and I was like, oh. So that was halftime. I was like, oh, it's over.
Yeah, people talking. Was it Nick
over.
Wright? Nick Wright had the not first take, but I think it's the Fox Take show. Commentary show.
Nick Wright's on here, him and Bruce Broussard and all on together.
Yeah, they all come in. Everybody's happy. Everybody who didn't pick Kansas, he's one talking about. He comes in with a Lucas shirt talking about, oh, what are we doing? Oh, we got tonight's Lucas' first game back. Are we talking about other things? I don't even know what we're talking about.
Well, we're on tonight. ESPN at 10:30. The national game.
He's moved on. It's like, I don't want to talk about this.
It to a national game because it's a Lucas press.
Yeah.
Well, anyway,
The
I'll
Luke
deal with that
effect.
later.
I'm calling it the Luke effect, and we'll talk about that later. The Luke effect. That's what I'm naming it. A hashtag Luke effect. I'm gonna put that on there. Luke effect.
Oh my
Anyway,
gosh.
all right. So that was a game. It was one of those. Even watching the post game show, Patrick said, "I gotta do better." I said, "Well, Patrick, you had nobody helping you, really, in my opinion, because
They was
every time he's
chasing
getting
him.
ready to throw a ball, he was sacked. He was there. He was pushing people off him. They were running him down."
I'm surprised he survived. Those guys were grinding him up though. They were them big. They were like, "Hey, that's what you got to do."
Yeah, that's what you have to do.
But I'm saying Jalen Hurts was like all world.
He played, boy. They played last
He
year.
hit some beautiful shots. A couple of touchdowns. I was watching this morning. Man, on Reddit and stuff. Those some pretty passes. I took. And again, they said they're going to block up Saquon and let Jalen beat him. Jalen beat him. Anyway, anyhow, how.
Well,
It's halftime, and you guys
before we go into halftime, hold on. Let me do this quick hit. Then we'll go to halftime. Just because I promise y'all we're gonna do some Black History stuff every time. So here we go. The Eagles have the most starts by a black quarterback in the history of the NFL, 414. And that goes back starting to Randall Cunningham, Hall of Fame. And the first black quarterback to get a start is with the Denver Broncos, and that was Marlon Briscoe.
Marlon Magician Briscoe. I remember him.
So the Chiefs are number 10 with 133, 132 being Patrick Mahomes. All right, carry on.
Well, okay, Randall Cunningham was a bad boy when he played for the Chiefs. Let's be clear. He's a California boy. Went to Pepperdine. He was something else. Marlon Briscoe, it's all good. You get that's good. That's pretty good, though, boss.
That's right.
Some reading. That's my time.
I got y'all. All right.
Okay.
So now you want to talk about
can
that
you
halftime?
No, go ahead.
Well,
Yeah, let's do it.
I read all kinds of stuff, and I was getting texts from people like last night. The choreography was excellent, but I don't speak that language. I don't know what the hell it was saying.
So let me break it down like this. All right. So Kendrick's always been the one who educate people. That's what it is. He doesn't dance. He doesn't do all the show. That's why you don't see a lot of features and stuff like that. When it comes to the Super Bowl, you're on the global stage. So you got to have something that projects out to all genres. And when he does his conscious stuff, although the feud with Drake ended perfectly on that was a better part of it. But to me, even watching it, it didn't hit for me only because I knew that it wasn't going to strike everybody. Not only that, it's rap. You couldn't hear a lot of things. I mean, if you had a Dre, a Snook, a Eminem, a 50 Cent, I get it. But you got a Kendrick who is the most conscious person. And I love the show. If it was his own show, like I love Sam Jackson coming out and doing the whole commentary because he was preparing everybody. No, you're too black. You're too ghetto. You're too loud. And just switching it up, explaining to people what was going on. I know people, I mean, Twitter was blowing up all night long. What is this crap? Why are we listening to this? NFL's got to do better. Why can't they get a ban? Why can't they do this?
This is the difference in the social medias. Because if you go on TikTok, people were like, let me break this down. Let's talk about this. Everybody, and when I say everybody, every shade you want to imagine was talking about this thing and breaking it down and saying, this is what this meant. This is what this meant. This is why I love this part. People were doing live reactions to it.
Yeah, I listened to all that today.
Listen, there's two different demographics now.
Today because I didn't know what I was doing.
He speaks to the people in certain ways.
Yeah.
I mean, older
people texting me going, "Hey, was this right? I saw this. Does this make sense?" Like,
the flag,
I didn't catch all of it, but I'm saying
he did the flag and then he did the step down.
That was cool, dude. That was sweet.
Yeah. So people are gonna be decoding this for the next 2 weeks because there's a lot. And the fact that he did end with the number one song he did and did a shout out to Drake like that, saying that he doesn't want me to do it, and then smirk and then did the song, and then the entire stand stopped at that one part and said A minor. That was it right there. That was the nail in the coffin.
So he's a Southern California. He's a South Central.
Compton. It's all Compton, baby. It's all. And he.
So I may have to go. I may have to educate myself a little more.
You need to listen to him because if you actually listen to his lyrics, it is about empowerment. It is about the struggle, and he's actually saying something.
He's speaking to the people. He's not talking about his bling and stuff.
Correct. He does not talk about that.
And shit.
No,
Send him damn that album.
I will, because when he walks away, he goes to Africa and actually takes his whole family, and they learn the culture. They did everything, and he takes sabbaticals. He won't he hasn't released an album in years because he doesn't have to. He's one of those socially. He's conscious. He's he's just in the know, and it's all educational to him. So I would say yes, that Compton guy brought it. I mean, look, he's been big for as long as I've known him, and you really should listen to his stuff. So I'll send you that album.
I mean,
You
he
would
did the
really
Super Bowl
enjoy
with
it.
Dre, what, 3 years ago, the LA Super Bowl?
He
'Cause
came out.
did
He
a
came
comic
out
con.
because he did
And he
the
was doing
LA
some
part.
stuff in that people were like,
Yeah.
y'all weren't ready for this.
Yep.
So
Yep. But if you look at it, and I get what some people were saying today too, because it almost the way it was orchestrated, because if you notice, it was a chessboard and it was like playing chess. I don't know if you
Yeah.
saw that.
No.
And at the very, you got to see the whole thing. Oh, go ahead.
Well, that was okay. PlayStation controller.
Yes, and then at
Okay.
the end, the whole game over
Yeah.
because
You've
of
been playing
that.
the game of America.
Been playing the game of America. Exactly. So you got it. So if you know Kendrick and you know how you listen to his song, and if people were complaining, it's like, oh, he didn't sing any of his biggest hits, only the newer stuff, because they have a message. He's trying to get a message
Listen,
out.
he put all the stars in there. I think that was a big hit from the Black
Well, that was the
Panther
Black
soundtrack.
Panther one, and that's the only one that everybody was like even Shane was like, oh, I know this one. I was like, really? Okay. Okay. But if you look at some of people that in our circle who are all over, they were on Facebook trashing everything about it. Oh my God. I was like, because you don't understand. I said, so here's a question for you, right? So it's a global stage, and you're supposed to be able to appeal to many different people, genres, whatever. So if Taylor Swift was out there, you got the Swifties, you got this, and most African American people may not know the song. They're not going to do the sing alongs and say, so the same thing with Kendrick. So what do you do as a happy medium? You put Prince or Michael Jackson or Whitney. Yes, they are cross cultural, global, but you can't please everybody now.
Right. I was going to say, someone was going through a list I saw on the top. I was like, people complain after every halftime show. It doesn't matter who you stick in there. It doesn't matter if it's a Maroon 5, a Bruno
They
Mars.
complain about Rihanna.
You don't Shakira.
So who's you going this one performance?
SZA. She's great. She is great.
That's also another level of petty, because that's a Drake X. Serena Compton.
Yep, Serena. That's why Serena came out doing the crip walk.
Doing the crip walk because her
that was cool. That was really cool. That's Serena.
Sister was in a drive-by Crips. Listen, there's layers. There's so many layers.
So
I'm a South Central guy. I understand that. Yes.
Wait, was it a chessboard or a prison yard? I thought I saw at one point.
No, it wasn't. I don't think it was
something. All right. So it's just a lot.
Okay.
Just a lot. I thought it was good. And yeah, I couldn't catch everything either, but I definitely was. You kind of almost feel it more than you need to. Like you feel it. Like,
obviously this guy's got some strong stuff going, because what he's done and what he gets is like, so what he's saying is, because I read this morning, everybody like Skip Bayless pissed because they didn't have Lil Wayne. I said, okay.
Skip Bayless is pissed because of no Lil Wayne. Oh Lord.
Because he's a local guy. My guy Lil Wayne. No, this was more powerful stuff.
It was. And I thought it was. I mean,
I thought Master P came out with the HBC.
That was great.
Band at some point. Okay.
Yeah. They did that. That was the very beginning. That was the pre-show. That's why I texted that out. I was like, look at them bringing out the HBCUs and everything, and the local New Orleans bands. I was like, Trombone Shorty, everybody's out
Trombone
there.
Shorty is a big hit.
National Anthem, Black National Anthem.
John Baptiste. You can't call it a Black National Anthem. It's just
what are we calling it now? Lift Every Voice.
Because it's just Lift Every Voice. It's
because
if you call it the Black National Anthem, people get sideways.
But it's also been played in front of the Super Bowl for the last 5-10 years.
Very, very clear about this. Okay, people feel dear about this song because somebody else gets sideways about them. Jump off the train. It's like that song been playing for a long time. It doesn't mean we trying to have something different. It just, to us, it means a lot. And that's just what it is. That's all.
Good renditions.
We hurt somebody's feelings. They don't care about my feelings. Anyway.
I did lose power in the middle of the marching band, so I was a little mad about that. I'm like, what the? Anyway. Great halftime. And if you don't think it's a great halftime, the fact that everybody's talking about it on both sides makes you know it's a great halftime.
Well, that's what he wanted to do. I mean, the choreography of the dance shows is insane. Because I was saying to my friend, I said, listen, so Kendrick Lamar or Cowboy Carter? You know, for the when we saw for the AFC or NFC championship game.
Mm-hmm.
They were both very fantastic. Yeah,
yeah. I think they were both good shows. Good shows.
And also doing a lot and kind of doing the same thing, just in their own way. But they're kind of doing the same thing.
They're doing the same thing. Anyway.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Commercials. First of all, can I say this? Does Seal really need that money? Because if I'm Seal and they put me as a Seal singing my song and changing the lyric as a Seal, come on, man.
That was bad.
I didn't even see the commercial, but I saw
thinking it wasn't
picture of him. I'm
authorized.
like,
Then when he
I didn't think
showed up at the end,
he showed up as a Seal. I'm like, no, Seal. Why? Why? So you didn't see the commercial, Agent?
I didn't need to because I saw all the pictures of it later on. I'm like, what the?
No, but the it was just frightening.
I felt bad for. Do you have a GoFundMe?
But he obviously he didn't. So let's be clear about that.
Yeah, did him and Heidi get divorced? Is that why?
Yeah, a long time ago, dude.
Long time ago.
Yeah,
is he still trying to make that money back? I'm trying to figure out.
The kids were young and they're
Phil
don't listen.
It was so weird seeing Seal as a Seal, and I was like,
maybe they made an offer he couldn't refuse.
That's what I'm saying. That had to be. Hey man, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this commercial for this soda, and we want you in it as a Seal because you were a Seal. Yeah. It's like saying Tony Hawk.
We're gonna give you
we want you
amount.
to be, we want you in a commercial for a Hawk, and you're gonna be a Hawk. No, first of all, come on, man. I'm not gonna. I don't even know what to say about that.
Well, again, money talk, BS walks.
All right. What'd you think about the When Harry Met Sally remake? Yeah. Okay, just okay.
I never saw Harry Met Sally, so I don't know. I can't relate. So tell me about it. With the old guys, was the one with
Meg Ryan and Billy Crystal sitting in a diner, and you know,
and she the scene in the film is she fakes an orgasm to show him how easy it is to do that.
Yeah.
So they recreated.
I can't remember from back in the day, but I know those. Okay, now carry on.
Yeah. So they redid it with they came out and did it again, like in the commercial. I don't even know what were they selling.
I forgot.
They were selling nothing because no man, I'm gonna say something I won't can't. But, I one with William Dafoe and the other old people.
That's the other thing I was going to tell you. So it was a lot of star-studded stuff. I mean, you got Harrison Ford selling Jeep, and his name is Ford. That was funny. He goes, and I'm a Ford. I was like, okay, that was kind of funny. But there was, what was the one with the Hemsley? Was it Chris?
Yeah,
that was was it the Ray-Ban Meta Ray-Ban?
Yeah, so they had that. Okay, all right.
Tom Brady had Duracell. That wasn't good. The Dunkin', another Dunkin' one.
I hate the Dunkins. Man, I just don't.
Dunkin'. What's with Dunkin' Donuts? First of all, Dunkin' Donuts are too heavy.
It's a New England thing.
And you might as well get a Dunkin' Donut. When I was watching, I said, I can't remember last time I went to Dunkin' Donut because the donuts are just filling.
And why we bringing back Yahoo email? Because Google's just dead now. So Yahoo said, listen, you tired of your Google email? Come back to Yahoo. Is that what we're doing? Yeah, that's what we're doing. So that's a Yahoo one. And then
that's like telling people, hey, you want to get your AOL email back? Come on.
Yeah. I'm like, yo.
The kids would be like, why won't
I never had AOL. So.
Okay, what do you think about the mini movie for Doritos? They're getting suctioned by the aliens. The abduction. And the Doritos save them. That was
kind of creepy, huh?
Did you see the Thunderbolts trailer?
I did. I've been
that was a little off. That was
the full trailer's good. They did a teaser because they didn't want to pay for it.
Full trailer.
The Jurassic World one was not anything new because they dropped that trailer this week, and I went online. It's the same trailer, so that didn't do anything. I don't
do anything for you, dude, because you like.
I don't know. I mean, do you? I like Scarlett Johansson. You like Scarlett Johansson. Do you want to see her fighting? Do we want to go see her fighting dinosaurs? Probably.
Yeah, once it starts streaming, yes.
See, there you go. You're not going opening weekend.
No, I don't do that kind of stuff anymore.
Nah, not even 2 weeks after. Yeah, I don't know.
My system's been all sideways today, so I don't know where I don't know. Everybody get too much stuff going on here. Anyway, never mind. I had to reboot stuff so I can do this tonight. I got too much stuff going on here, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, they were selling Hellmans. Really? Okay. Yeah. Was there anything else that jumped out at y'all? Don't even remember. Or just kind of felt like
The other one I remember because it sticks with me is your boy Eugene Levy and his
the
eyebrows.
eyebrows.
No, that was still come on. Was the eyebrows or the mustache?
Well, because
the
him and his
mustache one
son,
had more people and it was funny. Funnier,
yes,
I think. Because
him and
everybody's
his
stuff came out.
son
The
has
funniest part
bushy
was what's his name? What's that? The basketball player?
James Harden.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he won his deal back. Hey, that was pretty funny.
Now, did you guys watch the Bud Light one? Because there was a Miller Light one. I mean, there was a Mid Ultra one where William Dafoe and the other woman playing pickleball and beating everybody.
Yeah,
For the Mid Ultra.
I like that one for the
Yeah.
Ultra.
Yeah,
For the Ultra.
and then there was one with Peyton Manning, Post Malone, and Shane Gillis for Bud Light. So that was the other one. The big dudes.
Bud Light has America's forgiven Bud Light.
Yeah, I guess so.
But Bud Light's just saying, what do you want to do?
Well,
No,
if you
say-
think about it. It was called Big Men on Cul-de-sac. So they're telling you that hey, we probably should not have done that what we've done because we lost sales, but we putting the big men back in Bud Light. Like what?
They didn't lose sales.
I know.
If you want to drink bad Bud Light, you can drink bad Bud Light. They don't care as long as you're paying.
As long as you got a lot of dilapidated cars in your front yard, you're good.
Dang. Then you had Glenn Powell selling Ram trucks with the 3 golden
Now we know he's arrived.
Yeah. I was like, okay, there's quite a bit happening going on. I mean, there's quite a bit going on here. So I was like, all right, it is what it is.
Tom out there, Tom Cruise out there.
I'm
Please
surprised.
go see this movie.
I'm surprised you didn't mention anything about the Google Pixel Super Bowl ad.
I don't remember seeing it.
Okay. All right. It was a dream job one. You know, it was a little weird because at first I was like, wait, are they selling Google?
Is that when they're trying to? Oh, I think I started beginning where they asked the question, "What would your dream?" The AI.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I do.
It was the whole thing.
Maybe because I don't believe in the AI.
And then the only other one was the I didn't know what it was about until the end. The beluga in the Nerd Wallet.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. Yeah, and I like to watch beluga whales when I watch.
Yeah, he had a doggone phone on the beluga's head. And I was like, "What is happening, man?"
That's what I want to deal with.
So yeah, the commercial was something else. So anyway, we done with the commercials.
I think we're done with the commercials. I think the Super Bowl did what it is. Except the local ones, I'm gonna complain again just because.
God, you're right.
If Dan Newland pays for one more commercial, I need him to go to Columbia already.
I'm tired of him.
He had so at least in the Orlando market, anything was, and it had to be because I know they slot some local stuff in there. He was up there in front with like Marines at one point. He was out on the airfield with somebody else. He was like, "Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Dan." I'm like, could someone make him go to take his ambassadorship already? I'm done.
Yeah, I know. It's all good.
He was all over.
It's Orlando.
Flip and fall. Come see Dan Newland. He made a lot of money, and now he's going to Columbia.
All right. Since we are done with the Super Bowl, we got one more thing on sports to touch on since this is our Super Bowl /sports section. To trade or not to trade, or to trade or to rescind the trade, or to trade into what?
Well, I'm a Laker guy and I'm a Laker homer. So I don't care who says it. Called me a boomer Laker homer. Pound sand. Okay.
A who? What?
Anyway, we're rolling right now.
Boomer
Luka's premiering tonight on ESPN.
The Luka effect.
And people are still mad in Dallas. But anyway, we got another trade which should have been, but then late that other night, I get this thing popping to my phone. What's going on? They were sending a trade. The kid, the guy we needed, the center, didn't pass the physical. You got to send him back.
So I didn't know that you can undo a trade.
The guy, if you don't pass the physical, yes.
So what was his problem? What was?
Well, they're not telling you.
No.
Now he's missed in 3 years. He only played 88 games. He had foot problems and a hand problem, and he's had a back problem. So who knows? They're not telling. It'll come out later on.
Okay.
But the Lakers figured, hey, if it was before the trade deadline, they could amend it, take back some of the picks or something like that, and still keep the guy.
Right.
But they had no choice here. You could either rescind it. So what's his name? Dalton Connect, flying back to LA. Cam Reddish, flying, and he's going back. So you got to go back. It's happened before, not that often, but it happens. You've been traded, now you go back and say, "We're sorry, we still love you." You know what I mean? But Doc, I think they gave up too much for this kid anyway. But so I had no issue with it. We just got to find a center.
Okay.
You just got to find a center. But the Lakers are like, this is insane. Listen, again, NBA switched this game tonight to a national televised game because Luka's coming in.
Lucas, because it's gonna
People
be a
all
draw.
the conspiracy theorists are saying, well, because they want the premier team, they want the Lakers to have a guy like this. It's the same day with the Chiefs, but they got their butt whooped yesterday. So, and we've been getting our butt kicked for some time now. But anyway, it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good.
Yes, I agree. I have to tell you, even on what was it, Saturday night's game, Austin did his thing, man. They came out. Austin was playing his butt off.
He went off for 45 points.
That's
45,
what
7, and
I'm
7.
saying.
And I watched that whole game. He was balling, boss. They was trying to stop him, they could not.
Yeah.
They gave he said LeBron called him the night before and gave him the keys. Said, I'm not playing tomorrow. You got to do this. And he did.
Yeah.
He did.
He brought
He
it
said,
home.
no, they were saying like before the game, like JJ told him, listen, all of us to win, you need to go like 38, 8 and 8. He went 45, 7 and 7.
Wow.
That's getting it done, boys and girls.
That's getting it handled.
So quick aside, so your boy did get moved.
Oh, Jimmy Butler?
Yeah.
Went to the Warriors.
With the Warriors. And seems
Yeah.
happy.
Yeah.
But they traded Wiggins to the Warriors to the Heat and a couple other guys. Jimmy Butler's like he's 35, so he got a couple more good years. But he always gets mad where he's at and then he gets moved or something.
Yeah. Yeah. That's exactly what happened. He gets upset and then
Yeah, he had trouble with chocolate.
throws a tantrum and then it's over.
Well, you remember something with Pat with the Rouse. So football is over. Let's roll on with some good basketball and some hockey right now. It's a better time of year right now. I'm just saying. Huh?
All right, we're ready.
Well, we gotta.
We might watch a game.
I'm still saying we're fourth in the West. We could win the West, and we might be back in the finals. Hey, that's just me.
Last time you were like, we ain't going to the finals. You said maybe playoffs. But you said not playoffs. Now you're saying finals.
We had Luka.
This man right here.
Excuse me. I'm just reading the room.
Okay. All right. Okay.
We got what people understand. We got certain guys that are hurt, back playing right now. That's fine, but there's good. As a matter of fact, there's great teams like that. Cleveland in the East and Boston to die. These guys are really, really good. OKC in the West, yeah, but they're young. They haven't done anything. The Bronx intimidate those guys. We can get it done. We're good. You ain't worrying about the Warriors. You're not worrying about the Suns. The Suns just shot themselves in the foot because they tried to trade Durant. The Warriors want him back. He wouldn't come back. He said, I don't want to go back there. And Bradley Beal has a no prick clause and a little prick that wouldn't waive it. So they're done. So who else you got in the West? Oh, Denver. That's a little scary. But anyway, I still like our chance.
Okay. All right.
Wait,
I didn't say nothing. I'm ready. Football. I'm sorry. Basketball season. Woo.
and hockey.
And
I like
hockey.
it. We're rolling, boss. We're rolling. I'm going. No, I'm check out some games. So,
Then we'll get ready for some baseball season.
well, yeah, I always said that the Rays are playing in Tampa this season because of Milton.
Are they for sure? Because I saw some rumors that they were trying to maybe pop him over to Orlando.
Well, I don't know. Really? Why would they want to do that?
I don't know, man.
Really? They are?
I mean, if in terms of stadium size, Steinbrenner Field and the Wild World Sports Stadium aren't that much different in size. So if you're talking about, they're not full size MLB stadiums, so it's not like they're losing and they have to move them over there. And then Orlando's been trying to get some type of baseball team for a long time. So I'd say just keep an eye out. Just try to keep an eye out.
Where'd you read that at? That's because I thought the deal was done with the Steinbrenner Field.
I
So
think the
it's
deal is
not done.
done, but I'm just saying I saw some things like some real estate and some development stuff on our
Well, they're
side.
trying to do some leverage. Everybody's looking for leverage right now.
I'm trying to build stuff. Let's get some people in.
Well, y'all can take Orlando and take the baseball team. I'm sorry.
All
Did
right.
I say that out loud?
I think that might be. I think that might be all the sports ball.
That's all the sparks ball. But I want to say one thing before Mr. A gets out of there. Season 3 Reacher, February 20th.
It's gonna be okay. Listen, Coach. It's Reacher. I love season 1, but season 2 I never finished because it was so hokey.
It was decent.
Okay, decent and good is a different thing. I've said it was hokey.
Okay. All right.
I might go ahead and try it again, but this first season was really good. You know what I mean?
Okay.
The next time, like I could wrote that because I could predict everything they were doing. And when I can do that, I don't want to see a series. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could have wrote it already. So are you saying
We'll see.
I'll watch season 2 of The Recruit?
It's all right. Yeah.
You've seen the Recruit, right?
Yes. But this isn't a television episode, so I did that. I threw that bone out there, but we'll talk about it next time. Go
No,
ahead. Mr. A.
what I'm trying to say, I really love the first season of Reacher, the big guy. That was excellent. But I tried to watch season 2. I just never finished it. Maybe I was in some kind of funky mood. I just didn't finish it. So Mr. A's bobbing his head, or he's not saying anything.
I didn't finish season 1. What do you want me to do?
See,
So
he thought he could write season 1. You think you can write season 2? Maybe I'll write season 3.
I did not say that. All I'm saying is I could predict what they were doing, so that's not a good thing.
So you're trying to say AI wrote that whole season for him?
Wow. How many things did it repeat?
I'm rewatching season 2 of the Night Age right now because I think I went through it too fast. I binged it. So I'm starting over on that. That's better for me.
I'm taking it slow. Like on the train in the morning, I'll be watching the next episode. I'm not binging that one. I'm watching it.
I binged it too fast. I'm going back and watch it again because they're good.
All right.
Okay.
All right, cool.
What?
Nothing. Go ahead, man.
Oh, so can anybody, just to throw something out there right now, it's only me. I think this trailer for Captain America: Brave New World is pretty intense. I'm
It's
telling you,
pretty
I might
intense.
want to go see that.
Well, I'm gonna see it. I already decided I'm gonna see it in the theater.
No, it's. And the more I see it, I said that's interesting. No,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah, I'm going. I may not be able to go opening weekend like I planned, but I'm
no.
going.
What I'm saying, but what do you think? Because it seems different. It just seems really, really different.
It seems different. It seems that there could be some.
It's more intense, boss.
It's intense. I think there's some internal struggles. I think
Yeah,
there's a
that's
whole
what
bunch of stuff happening.
I said I like this.
I mean, if it's coming off of Falcon and the Winter Soldier, you know, they kind of established his character, established what he was trying to be all about, and now you're going to see him kind of full fledged as Cap. So yeah, but they're still struggling there. There's still internal strife about the fact that this man has got the shield. So if they're going to do that, then what do you? Okay, well, no,
that's the political side. What I'm saying is, what I've seen, I think I really might want to see that. It's just, you know what I mean? You got Harrison Ford in there.
So excited.
And you got
excitement, maybe always. I find it interesting.
And you have a Red Hulk.
What the? No, man. Okay.
You had him. He was right there, and then what you doing, man? You messed this up. Sam told you not to mess this up.
Well, what do I know? I'm just a guy at G's like to mess with an old guy, which is it's called elder abuse built in the story. But anyway.
Listen, I know what you should wear for Halloween though. We don't found that outfit. You gonna be Uncle Sam? Yeah.
That's not nice. First of all, I don't do Halloween.
I co-signed that. You should come as Uncle Sam.
You know what? I was gonna never mind. So I don't want this to be. This is PG. I'm just gonna let that be. That's Sam Jackson keep it doing.
Okay.
Now I got to give to his Uncle Sam outfit because the blue was different. It's different Uncle Sam outfit. The dominant color he was wearing was blue. Huh?
He was a different Uncle Sam. Don't let him.
He's Uncle Remus, Uncle Tom. Which one?
Don't let him fool you. No, but don't let him fool you.
Well, I can't fool you. Well, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, it's nice. You could be an Eagle fan. You could be a Chiefs fan. The big show.
Or you can be a Giants fan.
Well, Saquon.
I
But
know.
anyway,
Or a Cowboys fan.
okay, I'm gonna throw this out one more time. As one side, as the announcements were going up to this game, even at halftime, you didn't even think the Eagles was on the field. I'm like, what are these guys talking about? My friend, she said, "You're right. I didn't." That's all right. They're just at halftime. They were saying, "Well, they can do this or that." I'm like, they down 34, nothing they get their butts kicked. There's nothing they can really do. Well, I mean, trick this and this, get a spark here, get a spark. And no, they're done. Not a single commentator out of 6 guys said something about the Eagles at the halftime show. Not the performance, but the commentaries about it.
Hmm.
Nothing. I'm like, Jalen Hurts is like, please. Anyway.
Was it fit in the narrative?
Well, you're making money, but, anyway. And I like those boys, but the Eagles came to play, and I'm not much of a, because the Dove, your girl cousin, he's a Philly guy, so he's one-sided guy, so it's all sideways. They was going crazy on my other feed I was on last night. They called the game in the one quarter. It's over.
Goalposts are down right now.
They weren't. They never got back.
Oh no.
So actually, they were correct. Anyway,
And the Disney parade looked good today. So
he was there already today?
Yeah. He was already on rides. He had a 2:30 parade. They got him in quick. Jalen said,
He had
I'm here.
Had his fiance and his representative, all his female team. I remember that today. He's got all his,
looking like Shamar Moore from 2000.
Well, he's something else. I already like the kid. I like when he was at Alabama.
Yep. World champion. So now,
again, if that's your thing,
we thank you once again for listening to the Liquid Late Nights podcast. We're on all your finer streaming platforms. Like and subscribe. YouTube.com/Liquid Late Nights. Always online at liquidlatenights.com. And we out. Peace. The revolution was televised.
Yeah.
Spay and neuter your pets.
Oh, that's not right. Don't have pets. You're going to mutilate them.